Hi, good day everyone. Welcome to Chapter 1, Introduction to RDBMS. I'm Teddy Marcus from Universitas Kristen Maranatha. In this section, we will explore the fundamental concept of relational database management system and their practical implementation using SQL-based RDBMS like SQL Server and MySQL. What is RDBMS? RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System, software used to create, manage, and operate relational database using tables. This system rely on SQL to interact with to manipulate data stored within them. What is the SQL? SQL, or Structured Query Language, is the standard language used to manage and manipulate relational databases. It allows us to perform actions such as selecting data, inserting new records, updating existing data, deleting entires, and control access to information. Some popular examples of RDBMS include MySQL, SQL Server from Microsoft, Oracle Database, PostgreSQL, MariaDB. These systems are widely used in the web application, enterprise environments, and cloud-based platforms. SQL offers many benefits. It's easy to learn and use. It's supported by most database systems. It's flexible for many data operation. Enable interoperability between systems and allow for structured and secure data management. SQL Server support integration with various platforms and tools. Features like link server, OLIDB, ODBC, enhance connectivity. Additionally, SQL Server support JSON, RESTful APIs, and run on Linux or Docker for platform flexibilities. SQL database use a fixed scheme and support ACID transaction, and NoSQL database use flexible data models such as document and graph supporting base transaction. It has different scaling strategy. It's suited for different use cases. Here, we example about SQL and NoSQL. SQL command include create table, insert into table, and selecting from table. In the contrast, NoSQL, example MongoDB, use JavaScript like syntax with insert one and find method for document management. SQL Server and MySQL or MariaDB. SQL Server is developed by Microsoft and integrated well with its ecosystem. MySQL is open source and popular for web development. MariaDB, a fork of MySQL, offers enhanced performance and remains fully open source. Now, let's learn how to create new database using Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, commonly known as SSMS. You can open SSMS and connect to your SQL Server instance. Make sure the server is running properly. On the Object Explorer, locate the database folder, right-click on database and select New Database. In the windows that appear, type the name of the new database in the database name field. For example, Karyawan UKM. SQL Server will generate MDF and LDF file to store data and log respectively. To create database in SQL Server, you can right-click on database and select new database, enter such as Karyawan UKM, and SQL Server will generate MDF and LDF file to store data. Table store relate data, and each table must have a primary key to uniquely identify row, a foreign key to create relationship between table by referencing a primary key in another table. This is sample data table for karyawan or employee. Create database and table using SQL statement. First, create the database. First, we create a new database called Karyawan UKM. This can be done in SSMS by either using the graphical user interface or writing the following SQL statement command like create database. Step 2. Selecting the database. Next, we need to make sure that we are using the Karyawan UKM database before we create table inside it. And we do with the use statement. On third step, creating employee table. Now we define table name TB Karyawan. This table we hold employee data such as ID, name, address, birthday, and phone number. This is database cells. It's designed to record and manage transaction in a store. It includes data about customer, item sold, item types, and detailed sales and transaction record. Database is intended to enable comprehensive detailed recording, sales transaction, facility sales analyze, inventory management, and provide better service to customer. This is table relationship. Customer to master. Customer to master sales. One-to-many relationship. One customer can make many sales transactions. Item type to item. Item type to item. One-many relationship. One item type can have many items. Master sales to sales detail. Master sales to sales detail. One-to-many relationship. One sales transaction have many sales details. The last, item sales details. Item to sales detail. One-to-many relationship. One item can appear in many sales detail records. The following are tables used in the sales database. Customer tables store information about customer who make purchases. Item table store information about item being sold. Item type table store information about item categories or types. Master sales table store main information about each sales transaction. Sales detail table store detail information about each item in the sales transaction. We have now reached the end of chapter 1, Introduction to RDBMS. In this chapter, we have explored basic concept, relationship database, role of SQL, and how table, key, and relationship form the foundation structure data management. We also look how to design database using ER diagram, how to create a database and table in SQL Server, and how this concept come together in real-world sales system. Thank you for following along. Stay curious and keep practicing, because in the next chapter we will dive into more exciting topic where theory meets hand-on experience. Bye.